Okay, today we're going to be working on connecting two boards together using a tenon or an axle. We're going to drill a hole, 1 1/8 inch hole in the first board, and then cut this out using a hammer and chisel. So, I'm not too concerned about where this goes, but I would say probably about 2 inches down, and that's where we want to drill our hole. So, we're going to find the center of the board, which is 1 3/4 inches. And we're going to verify that, 1 3/4 inches. That's the center of the board. Now I definitely want to come down more than 1.5 inches. So someplace out here is where we're going to cut down. And when the bit that I'm using is 1 1/8 inch paddle bit or spade bit. So you know, when you're drilling down with this big a hole, you need to have your drill in the slow speed, because when this thing catches, you're going to have a problem holding on to it. This is where you push down, not here. Not with this hand either, because what happens here is you're going to be pushing and you're going to be bending your blade. So what you want to do is to push down with this hand. Now be careful, when you get through the bottom, like right now the tip is through the bottom. When you get down here to the bottom, you need to release your pressure and just let the drill, or let the bit do its job. You don't need to put it in reverse to get it back out. Just keep it going, bring it right back out. Okay. That's the hole that we're going to build a tenon or an axle to put into. Okay, set that off to the side, and we're going to use this one. Okay, we need to find the center of this board. And how I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this molding that's laying left here, and I'm going to go from corner to corner. Now this corner's been kind of busted up, but I can still make it. Corner to corner. Right there is the center of this board. This is the same bit that I used to drill through here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my point right on that center part, and I'm going to drill down. All I'm doing is scribing, making a line where I'm going to be cutting my tenon. So from there, well, I'm going to go out, put a mark right on the end of my circle. Okay, I'm going to transfer that down. On both sides. Making sure that my speed square doesn't move on me. Okay, so now I've got marks down, and what I want is this tenon to be flat on the top. I don't want it to be sticking through or or not sticking through enough. So to get that, I'm simply going to take a board across the top, put a board right here. Mark that. Okay, that's as deep as what I'm going to cut. Turn it over. Forgot one thing. We gotta cut this way also. Looks like I didn't quite get my circle centered. Okay. That's how deep I'm going to be cutting my cuts. So, this here is my product side. This is my drop side. So this is a part that I want to cut off. So when I'm cutting on this side of the line, not on that line. And I want to leave my line. And I'm going to cut flat down to my mark. Be careful not to cut further than your mark. Then it won't work. Once you have that cut, and you can take your hammer and chisel and chisel out the big parts. Again, I would not come directly on my line. I'd come out a little bit, knock those pieces off so you can see, kind of see where the wood grain is taking you. Okay. Looks like it's going down pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and get right close to the line and take them off. Now here I'm going to start cutting around. Well, before I do that, what I'm going to do, lay my saw down, and I'm going to cut these corners at a little bit of an angle. Okay, now I'm going to go right on the line, tap them off. Okay, once you get it down here, you can kind of feel it. You can feel where the high spots are. And just take it with your hand. Again, don't hold on to here and try to hammer it down. 2 hands on the chisel at all times. Okay, before I finish that up, let's see what we got. There we go. I'm just a little bit off-centered, but I'm down flat with what I should be. And it's not wiggly, it's nice and tight, or nice and snug. So, that's how you cut a hole and a peg.